And the president of the Memphis branch of the NAACP, Van Turner, joins me now for more on this. Van, thank you so much for being here. You know, I know you had a chance to visit the scene, the place where this all happened. What was your reaction to being there, and what was your reaction to this video when you saw it released?
It was heartbreaking. I mean, to actually see where Tyre Nichols screamed for his mother 3 times before he died. You know, it was tough to be there, and it was tough to watch the video. So our prayers are still with the family of Tyre Nichols. He was a father, a son, and as stated, you know, he was a gentle guy. He was a skateboarder. He wasn't out doing any wrong. That evening, there was no reason to stop him. He asked what he had done wrong, and he never got an answer. We still don't know why Tyre Nichols was stopped that evening. So it was hard to be there, and it was hard to watch the video.
Now, you have introduced plans to create the Tyre Nichols Criminal Justice Reform Bill. What would that bill do?
Well, I think the mother has asked, and rightfully so, for there to be emphasis on a duty to intervene. And I just heard, as you stated, 2 of the officers are saying that they're pleading not guilty. Well, even if that's the case, you still had a duty to intervene. You had a duty to stop. You had a duty to rely on your training and your procedures to prevent the death of Tyre Nichols, and you stood by and allowed it to happen. So the Tyre Nichols Reform Bill will focus in on that duty to intervene and that duty to render aid. 20 minutes without anyone trying to save the life of Tyre Nichols. That was too long. And so that's what the bill will focus on.
Nichols family attorney Ben Crump has called the city's reaction to the event the blueprint for police accountability because of how quickly those 5 officers were fired and charged. Do you agree with that?
Yes. I think Attorney Crump is spot on. There was a swift termination, a swift indictment, and a swift release of the video footage. I think that's a blueprint for going forward. That has helped to quell any of the violent protests which may have been planned. And I think that's how it needs to be done going forward.
Now, calls for police reform are also growing on Capitol Hill, but talks on this issue have stalled in the past. So what does a reformed police department look like to you? What kind of changes do you think they need to pass?
Well, in this instance, we definitely need to focus on not having the jump and grab tactics that we've seen here. We have to focus on what goes into a stop. What's this tactical unit supposed to be on a general traffic stop in the first place? So those protocols have to be clarified. We have to destroy and disrupt this culture of I have the badge and the gun and I can do what I want and get away with it. That culture has to be disrupted. We have to have senior officers being in command of younger officers. All of these officers were 5 years or less on the police force. And so we need leadership in place. So these are just some of the reforms that need to take place. And we're hoping that a bill will be passed to help this take place. And we're hoping that the police department will review their policies and procedures and make these reforms.
All right, Van Turner, president of the Memphis branch of the NAACP, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.